Robocop Rogue City is a new video game developed by Teyon and published by Nacon, which is based on the 1980s classic Robocop. In the game, you play the role of Robocop, the legendary part-man, part-machine hero ready to restore order to a city of Detroit, which is plunged into chaos after the arrival of a new crime lord. Squads of police officers are disappearing, local crime gangs terrorizing the city, and a dark plan called the Project Afterlife is brewing in secret. It's up to you to uncover the truth in this all-new adventure taking place after the events of the second film. You'll be reunited with characters and locations well known to fans of the universe, and even Peter Weller, who played the role of Robocop in the original franchise. Robocop Rogue City is not your average first-person shooter game, so there are a few things to bear in mind as you navigate the game and try to restore order to the city. The following 9 tips will help you to not only solve crime cases and eliminate enemies, but they will also help you understand the game and play it more effectively. Robocop Rogue City is a game no one can definitely write off. The gameplay is almost on par with modern first-person shooter games. You get to view world through Robocop's visor, and more still to come with the developers promising more gameplay mechanics for you to get the most authentic experience playing Robocop. One exciting feature of the game is the slow-mo, which allows you accurately line up shots. You can also pick up things like mini-cylinders, motorcycles, and throw them to destroy your foes and also get that explosive effect. So it's better to give the game a few moments earlier before you dive yourself completely into the game, so that you can learn about the new features and use them to your advantage. The game has a wide range of weapons that gives you the power of selection. These weapons include a shotgun, an Uzi, a micro SMG and M60, the Hulk MM1 grenade launcher, and the legendary Auto 9, Robocop's potent primary weapon. You can also customize your Auto 9 gun with different attachments and skins. The game also features a dynamic radio system that will play different songs and broadcasts, depending on your location and situation, which will help you a lot in understanding the mission, where to go, and what to do. While this is optional, but it is still advised to follow it up. You won't always be fighting crime on your own. Police officers will also appear in certain missions along with your partner, Anne Lewis. Their main purpose is just to be there to help you gun down enemies without any direction, which is great for you as their assistance, helps you hold your ground against tough adversaries. You can also hear radio chatter from your allies or enemies, giving you hints or updates about your missions, so place close attention to the chatters. As after all, it is a cop game. It can't be a cop game without enemies running around causing mayhem. The majority of your threats will be human though, and aside from typical grunts, they're categorized into different types. Fast movers use motorcycles for high mobility and attacking from various directions. Broadcasters calls for reinforcements if given time and promptly withdraws. Snipers hide and deal damage from long range despite low mobility. Watch out for the ED as well. The ED is a huge and powerful robot that is designed to replace Robocop as the ultimate law enforcement machine. However, it is also prone to malfunctioning and going berserk. You will encounter the ED several times throughout the game, and you will have to either fight it or avoid it. The ED is heavily armored and armed with machine guns and rockets, so you will need to use your special abilities and weapons to take it down. In the game, there are 8 skill branches: combat, armor, engineering, focus, scanning, deduction, and psychology. Placing a skill point in a branch will grant immediate bonus like 30% weapon damage in the combat branch, 25% damage reduction in armor, 40% more HP in vitality, and more. Investing in skill points in a specific branch will unlock subsequent skills at certain points. For instance, placing 2 skill points into the combat branch to enable Shockwave, which can stun nearby enemies for a short period of time, while 6 skill points enables Reloading Strike, where punching an enemy will reload all of your carried weapons. The armor branch offers skills like Shield, which reduces damage by 80% for a short time, and High Damage Reduction, which reduces damage from explosives and high-caliber weapons. You can even unlock some powerful skills like the Enhanced Shockwave, which kills your enemies instantly, auto-regeneration, and even ricochet bullets to hit enemies from behind cover. Depending on your actions and dialogue options, you can influence how the citizens and the media perceive you. This focuses on the public order aspect of the game, as you can choose to release someone with sensitive documents. That seems to be working for the greater good and serving the public trust, or you could detain them and you uphold the law. Your public trust score will reflect your reputation as a hero or a menace, and will have consequences for the game's ending. So, make choices that affect the outcome of the story and your public trust score in the way you want. While completing your main mission and many other side quests proposed, your mission rating changes based on specific actions you do in the game. Investigating and discovering secrets is one thing, but you can also earn XP based on the number of hostages saved in different locations, evidence gathered, and so on. You should go for the highest rating possible because it results to more XP, and more XP results to more skill points, which can be used for more upgrades. Exploration is a big part of the game as it focuses on interacting with other objects, people, and evidences. It also helps you dive deeper into the narrative aspect of the game. So, it's advisable to explore open areas and conduct investigations, such as scanning for evidence or interrogating suspects. Some missions will give you more freedom to explore the environment and find clues that will help you solve the case. You can also interact with citizens and maintain public order, such as giving out parking tickets or stopping disorderly conducts. Apart from the playstyle you choose as a Robocop, it's better if you enjoy the environment of the game, which can make the overall experience a lot fun, especially for people who have been a fan of the series. Use your scanning abilities to find clues, evidence, and enemies. You can scan by holding the right mouse button or the left trigger on a controller. Scanning will highlight objects and people of interest and give you more information about them. You can scan environment for evidence, follow blood trails, analyze bodies, and solve puzzles to further your investigation. These will be very crucial in apprehending criminals, which also goes toward upholding the public order. You can also use scanning to interrogate suspects or access terminals. Additionally, scanning will also help you find different objects and stuff that will help you in the combat and skill upgrades. So it's advised to scan regularly and as often as you can. These tips are important only when you choose to apply them. Remember, you can always come back to this video as much as you want for reference to any tips discussed. Well, that's all for this video. I hope you enjoyed it so far. If so, then subscribe to the channel and like the video in order to see more gaming content like this in future. Comment down below how was your experience playing it and what video do you need next. I'll see you all in the next video.